What's going on, dudes and dudettes? I was able to watch a movie that came out, I think, mid or late 2024 last year called Monster Summer. It's kind of like a coming of age horror, suspenseful thriller, kind of like detective sort of movie. It does kind of evolve more around teenagers and stuff, but I thought it was done pretty well with the likes of even Mel Gibson being a part of the movie throughout, which still helped out, take down the kid aspect of the movie. But I thought even when it was part of their story too, it was still a bit more adult themed than just little children running around trying to solve stuff. But when it comes to the synopsis of it, a mysterious force disrupts Noah and his friends' summer fun. They team up with a retired police detective to embark on a monstrous adventure to save their island. And yeah, it's pretty much what ends up happening. Like all of a sudden, something's happening with a bunch of the kids around the town where something happens to them one night and then they're like deadpan staring into nothing, hardly responding to you. They're not dead officially, but it looks like something was obviously taken out from them. And even if you saw the trailers, or it's pretty obvious once you start watching it that it is basically a witch that is going around and taking this essence from these children. And basically this kid whose father who passed away is like trying to be an up-and-coming journalist slash detective, because that's what his father was. And then he starts noticing certain things happening, especially once it starts happening to his fellow friends during the summer. And then there's like this old retired guy that everybody's afraid of because they think he killed his family. When I'll let you find out what ends up happening there. But then they end up starting to work together because he starts noticing similar stuff happening, and it's obviously hard to try to convince other adults around there that don't see it happening that something crazy is actually happening in that town and neighboring towns as well. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I didn't really know the director, but either way, I still thought they did a pretty good job. Some like little jump scares here and there, not bad for a teenage movie as well. And overall, yeah, when you think of Monster Summer, you think of like some crazy monster, but it was just a witch. So either way, nothing too crazy. But Mel Gibson did a very good job, in my opinion, acting in this one. Even Mason Thames, who's the main actor in there, I think he's the main star of the new live action How to Train Your Dragon movie as well, which I have not seen yet. Hoping to see it because I did enjoy the first two animated versions of that franchise. So I'm looking to see how he did in that movie, because he was still pretty good in this one and was able to carry it throughout. So if you're interested in watching something around the spooky holidays, I'd give Monster Summer another check out.